What's going on, people? What's going on? Don't adjust your screens. Don't adjust your screens. Once again, you are now in the presence of greatness. It is yours truly, Mel. Back with another live stream. No, I'm not walking around the streets today. I may do a vlog. You know what I'm saying? May release some other content. There's a lot going on. It's a beautiful day outside, but we'll get to that later on. Thank you for anybody that come through. Thank you for anybody that support. Thank you for anybody, that really just, come through. Brown Dwarf, thank you. Thank you for coming through. Don't forget to hit that like, that thumbs up button. And if you want to hit the thumbs down, you could do that too. I appreciate you for coming through. But right to the proceedings. Let's get into this. What up, Rebel State Sovereign? I see you. When it comes to YouTube, when it comes to uploading, when it comes to doing what you do, you gotta have the passion for this. Thank you, Dark Matter, for coming through. Lori, faith for you today. I appreciate it. It's a challenge sometimes, uploading videos and stuff like that, but I'm not about to bring you the struggles of uploading videos. I'm not about to give you 10 tips and all that other stuff. What I'll say to anybody, when you're doing anything in life, it's about having the passion for what you do. It's about having that drive, that motivation, being your own cheerleader and stuff like that. Pushing yourself through the moments when, it seems futile, when it seems senseless. You have to be willing to have the passion for what it is that you do. If not, like I said, then what's the point? I'm saying? If you don't believe in what you're doing, don't expect anybody else to believe in what you're doing. Hence why I say you have to have the passion for it. When uploading or live streaming or doing things on YouTube or anywhere, for that matter, in social media, like I said, if you don't believe in what you're doing, or if you don't have the drive and the motivation for it, sometimes you're really not going to get that kick, that push, that motivation from elsewhere, unless you just have a supportive group of people. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, when you do have that passion, it drives you, it pushes you, it motivates you to want to learn more, to want to, look and get into all the tips videos and take advice from people like somebody like Dark Matter. Dark Matter's just giving me some great advice on, just, showing, more New York City. And Handy Camper, to give him his credit, he said, that you have New York City and whatnot. And there's a lot of people that want to see the city. Right now, so my day off, I'm not really about to run into the city and do all that. Raven Wolf, I appreciate. Raven Loves, Waxing Dubs, appreciate you for coming through. Like I said, this is just right now me reflecting, me vibing, me trying to, I guess, remind folks out there that it's about your passion. Before you do anything else on this platform, before you do anything else out there, what's going on, Budget Group Grower? Before you do anything else out there and become, what it is that you will become on social media, in life, in school, business, relationships, you have to have the passion for it. Without the passion, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Even when you're cooking, you want to have a passion for it. What's up, Yas Poet? Get my swerve on a little bit, make sure my phone on full. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I appreciate it. Got a little plant work growing through. Got the little photos and stuff in the background, doing all that stuff. And also too, I'm just appreciative to the people that support. Thank you for bearing with me with my live streams. It's not easy to live stream. Full disclosure, a lot of times when I'm doing the live streams, I'm really just trying to get the watch time. So that's what that is. But I don't want to move away from actually uploading and actually putting out edited content, which I will do today. I'll go out there and actually do a vlog today. I'm gonna probably do a vlog after this. Maybe not right after this, but you know what it is. What's up, Deep? I see you coming through. Much success to you and your channel. I appreciate that. Like I said, it's just about staying focused, man. Remembering what your channel is about. Dark Matter actually did a great live stream yesterday on his channel. I encourage you to check out. Basically saying, what are you YouTubing, or who are you YouTubing for? And that's important to understand too. You know what I'm saying? After you have the passion and you have the drive and the motivation to go through and go get it, you want to make sure that you know what you're doing it for, who you're doing it for. What audience do you have? That core demographic. Are you a vlogger? Are you somebody that's a live streamer? Are you in the cooking videos? Are you in the how-to? Like I said, are you just sexy like myself? And just do sexy things, like I said, are you somebody who does tech videos? Are you a comedy person? Green Bay Wacky does that. Some people give or take, but Green Bay Wacky does his comedy thing along with Cap 7, inspirational stuff. I mean, just find out, yeah, there you go, dog, man. That you just find out, you know, what your niche is or where you are, if you're variety and whatnot. I appreciate that, Dark Matter. Yes, I am. I'm sexy and I know it. You know, but everybody has different things, regardless of what your thing on is here. Or you like free music. You know, you have you know, your music going, your copyright free music. I know Rebel Stay Sovereign was doing that for a little while. Hopefully he gets back into it. And then there was DM's Mix Up. DM's Mix Up, I encourage people to check out their channel. I have to go back and visit them. You know, I appreciate them. They're great supporters of the community. They watch most of my videos. They watch all of my videos. And like I said, they're just a great part of this community. I encourage people to check them out and just find out what's going on with them over at their channel. I need to go over there and check them out. All of you are great creators. All of you have your own uniqueness in your own way. And you're special to this community for what you do. You know, but like I said, I just encourage people to keep, you know, up with the passion, have the passion for it. And how you have the passion for it is being realistic with yourself. Don't go after things that you're not interested in, you know. Don't find yourself trying to do videos and do things that are not with you. Salty nuts! Woo! Salty nuts! What's up? What's up with you, man? I wish I had some salty nuts on camera, but do I have salty nuts? Let me reach back. I don't have salty nuts, but I got some omega-3s. In honor of salty nuts, I got some omega-3 walnuts for salty nuts. There you go. Yeah. I do what I have to do. Not for you, salty nuts. You know, I did it. I get the omega-3s. And that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Hello to Salty Nuts. Cool channel. Awesome individual. And thank you for 11 people coming through. No, whoa. I'm not eating your salty nuts, but I'm eating omega-3 nuts. These nuts are not salty, but you know, yeah. Oh my. I don't want to have to mark this to private. But it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, man, but just have the passion for what you do. You know, be realistic about yourself, you know what I'm saying, like what you're interested in, what the people are interested in and whatnot. Find a balance, you know, strike a chord, you know. There's things that you may be interested in that the audience is not interested in, and vice versa. So you just find that delicate balance as far as, you know, looking at what's interesting, what's engaging and whatnot. And then there was Granny Monster. What's going on, Granny Monster? You know, a member of the Create Not Hate movement, Pet Monster and all that business. You know, people trying to bring back Pet Monster. Do what you got to do. Work that out. Pink Kisses. Appreciate you, Pink Kisses. I love your name, Pink Kisses. You know, it just makes me want to kiss somebody. You know what I'm saying? All the time. You know what I'm saying? All the time. Every day. You know what I'm saying? I see Pink Kisses and I'm just like, all right, Pink Kisses. You know what I'm saying? 13 people here. And then there was Tosh Time. What's up? What's up, Tosh Time? I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you having a passion for Mel. 12 people in the chat. And I'm not even walking around New York City. So you make me want to get up and go and walk around and do some things outside. Sorry, I am on my day off, but I will do a vlog. I will go by the water. I may try to get a view of the Statue of Liberty and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'll take one of those walks and get real reflective and just look into the water and then do some cut shots and some cut scenes and then throw some music on it. And then there was Lay. Thank you, Lay. Appreciate you for coming through. I'm grateful to you for coming through as well. Deadhead, I appreciate you for coming through. Your tattoo. Nah, you don't talk too much. Dark Matter. Speak your piece, man. Speak your piece. I welcome all people here. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it respectful. You know, don't be you know, like I said, you know, I can say it here, but Dark Matter, you know what that means. Nah, man, this is just a vibe right now. And like I said, and I encourage people to have passion for what they do, because when you don't have a passion for what you do, the content that you upload or that you create, it shows. You know, oh yeah. The chat is saying that you need to take a break. That happens with me too. Sometimes when you are trying to chat and you put message after message after message and it tells you to take a break. Yeah, I have that same thing happen too. Made me wait to say Granny is sexy. Well, you can't wait to say Granny is sexy. Granny is sexy and she does what she does. Shout out to Granny Monster, a very awesome, funny lady. You know, saying very creative, a master editor with what she does. You know, Granny Monster is a great treasure to our community. Can't enough be said. you know, for what she's done for me and my channel. So shout out to you, Granny. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that's here. The original Statue of Liberty torture is playing the lobby of Statue of Liberty. Yeah, I'm not deadhead. I have Statue of Liberty over that way. You know, I have a great view and whatnot. You know, nah, we love Granny Monsters DMs mix up, and that's just really what it is. You know, but forgive me, folks, right now. Like I said, part of this is for the watch time. And Tosh Time, if you're still here, me and Dark Matter and everybody else loves you as well. Tosh Time is another great supporter of the community of my channel. You know, yeah, what? She's an awesome individual. Lay does her, you know, boxing videos, unboxing videos, the little fashion shows and stuff like that. Awesome channel. I tell you to check her out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tosh Time. Thank you just for being who you are. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for showing support. You know, that's greatly appreciated. To all you folks that come through, Brown Dwarf, Deadhead, I'm surprised Llama Monster's not in here somewhere. You know, appreciative to Granny Monster. Like I said, it's just, as a community, we support each other in just a great way. And hopefully it continues. I'm glad that despite all the stuff that's been happening with the YouTube guidelines, that people have still been continuing to support each other. You know, they've been continuing to just lift each other up. Even like with the Pet Monster situation, you know, how people still, you know, rally behind that and, you know, got into that to see what was going to go with that. You know, we all wish that, you know, comes back and does this thing even stronger, you know, but it happens the way it does. Llama Monster is the sexy llama on YouTube. Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, but sexy llamas are everywhere. You know, hopefully everybody out there is good, you know, and I say to you, hopefully you keep the passion and you keep the interest and you keep engaged with your content and just study and grow and change and, you know, look to put out the best content that you can put out. You know, it's not about trying to be somebody else. It's not trying to do something that somebody else is doing. Do what makes you unique, which makes you special. Do what, you know, engages you with your audience and puts you in a unique standpoint, or puts you in a standpoint where, you know what, you have the passion to do what you do. You know, it's not always easy, just like with these live streams. Sometimes when I'm doing these live streams, it's not easy to try to live stream every day and get the watch time. But at the same time, you know what, I'm lifted up and I'm appreciative of you folks out there. You know, Pet is still fighting. Yeah, Granny, still fighting the fight. We'll see what happens with that, you know. But like I said, we hope that all works out. And, you know, like I said, you just, you know, like Tosh Time says all the time, you just keep pushing, you know. You keep pushing and you keep doing those things that you're passionate about. Keep doing those things that's going to put you in the light where, you know what, hey, maybe you make something of it, you know. And that's just what it is. Yeah, nah, Granny Monster, you know, keep appealing, keep doing what you have to do, and just, you know, learning from the situation, getting all the facts, and then, you know, going from there and figuring out what that needs to be, you know. But yeah, just for the most part, you know, don't lose the passion, don't lose the fight, don't lose the will to fight the good fight. Yeah, well, listen, I'll keep trying to kick behind and do what I got to do, Brown Dwarf. You know, like I said, I'm not kicking as much butt as I would like to, but who knows, one day, you know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens. Yeah, Tosh Time, I would say we all send his regards. If his Serpent Monster is linked to his main channel, then there's still hope. Yeah, no, it's still hope. It's still hope, Dark Matter. It's still hope. You know, we wanna wish him all the best, Pet Monster. We want to make sure that, you know, whatever happened, if it's a glitch, if it's something that needs to be corrected, that is corrected, and hopefully YouTube does what it's supposed to do or what it should do. You know, like I said, because the reality with Pet Monster and that whole situation, if there's a glitch or something that happened, then that could be any one of us. That could happen to any one of us. And, you know, so, you know, big respect to him with that. Pet Monster is sexy and we loves him. Yeah, there you go. I mean, can't enough be said about Pet Monster and just the impact that he's had on, you know, at least the small YouTuber community and whatnot. So that's definitely something that, you know, worth repeating. It can't be stated enough. You know, but, you know, also too, Granny Monster, she's been like a lawyer, like a defense attorney or something. Like, you know, she's going after like as a hungry lawyer going after the case or something like that. You know, for like, you know, cut Granny Monster a check or something. You know, I don't know, but that's what that is. Yeah, but, you know, like I said, you don't lose the fight. You know, you don't lose the fight. You don't lose hope. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you already know, Granny Monster. Don't lose hope. Keep fighting for what's important to you. And I encourage anybody out there, you know, whatever your cause, whatever your mission, whatever your goal, whatever your journey, you know, well, friends. Well, you all, my friends, I hate to see anyone. Yeah, nah, I would hate to see that happen to you as well, Dark Matter. nobody really wants to go through that. But also too, I encourage people, check out these guidelines. Dark Matter has said it on many occasions. Find out, the YouTube community guidelines. Always be willing to read that and take the time out, regardless of how busy you are. Go into the YouTube guidelines and find out what's what. And then it was my Australian friend from Australia, Vinny G, who came through. Vinny G, what's going on with you, man? Thank you for coming through. Always a cool supporter. Always, a very interesting guy. I've never had one boring conversation with Vinny G. That is what it is. I would just cry as a cat said his face. Nah, this is not an inspirational live stream. I just do real live streams. But shout out to Cab 7 and what he does. I don't know if I'm as inspirational as Cab 7. Cab 7 does his thing. I'm gonna start a new channel, walking on eggshells. That's funny. That's funny, Lay. See, a lot of people don't know Lay has a real cool sense of humor on the low. You know what I'm saying? Very, very sneaky, but it's there. Besides that, what's going on? I'm still thinking George Romo, but it is. Waiting in the sun, wishing I didn't have a garden. It is what it is. It's what it is, Vinny G, but it's a good thing you got a garden. If you want to grow some vegetables and ship them to America, I'll take those vegetables off your hand, more than likely. Like I said, it is what it is with that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. What's going on with you peoples in the chat? You know what I'm saying? Is there anything out there that you would like to say? Is there anything out there you would like me to talk about or like me to address in this live stream and whatnot? Because I think you pretty much got my message on the passion and was saying if they work my channel, I would have to see if Cab is a very inspirational. I would have to see if Cab. Well, listen, I don't know, Dark Matter. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know how inspirational I am, but it is what it is. Like I said, what's going on, Snowflake? Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. A shout out to all the new people that have been coming by my live streams. If I haven't been acknowledging you enough, I appreciate you. Thank you just for, showing love for Mel. Mel loves you and appreciates you back. I'm talking about myself in the third person just because maybe people forget my name. I don't know. That's what it is. But yeah, what's up, Snowflake? As far as inspirational live streams go, Dark Matter, Cab 7 is probably right up there. He's up there. Me, I'm kind of like, I'm something else. I don't know, I'm something else. Maybe I do the smooth, cool, sexy live streams. I don't know. And I do talk about some serious stuff sometimes. What I try not to do on here though too, when I have been learning, I have been listening to you folks, I try not to take myself too serious, but I do want to have a balance. So I try to keep it funny, I try to keep it smooth, I try to keep it sexy, I try to keep it real. Whatever it is, I still try to look cool doing it. Yes. And Dark Matter, you're always sexy, you're always doing what you do. You should do advice from Mel videos. Some people have been saying that inspiration is always a good thing. It depends, sometimes I'm not inspired to pay my bills, but I hear you, Vinny G. An advice from Mel video, I don't know. I mean, if people ask me some questions, I'll answer some questions. I'll do that. Like I said, I have so much content and stuff that I want to put out. But one of the things too, I want to make sure I have the time and the energy or the passion for it and whatnot. It's something else, Chuckle. So yeah, Granny Monster, the friend is on the 3-person. Yeah, no, that's yeah. I do that, Granny Monster. Much love, Rebel State Sovereign. Much love. It's all good. Much love back to you, and I appreciate you for being a supporter and doing what you do. And I tell people to check out Rebel State Sovereign. He's just all over the place. He does a lot of stuff. Yeah. I wish I had an orange to eat right now, and I would split it open right for you. I'm not gonna deep throat any oranges right now. You know what I'm saying? It's still light outside, and the children are coming and going home from school, so it's all good. But I appreciate all you folks for just being here. Like I said, we just vibing as the sun is setting. You know what I'm gonna do for you right now? I'm gonna give y'all folks the sunset. I'm not gonna just talk. I'm gonna give y'all the sunset. I don't know if you can see the sun setting in the distance. That's just a beautiful picture right there. This is something. Yeah, this is just something that's going on right now. I wish I had like a gimbal or something to hold it up with. But yeah, this is what I'm looking at as I'm talking to you and whatnot. Just reflecting and being positive about life and just vibing out and whatnot. Sometimes I just get inspired by the sun. I'm looking at the sun and I'm just like, this is so beautiful, so pure, so pretty. And then there's some turtles over there too. Yeah, it's pretty. It's definitely pretty. Let me see if I can get. Can I get? Oh, the window is foggy, but you see the sunset though. Yeah. I try to do some stunning things and whatnot. Like I said, I just try to make it look different because I know people want to look at me and they want to see my face, but sometimes they just get tired, and they want to see something different. I think there's a turtle here too. The turtle wants to say something. I don't know if he wanted to speak to you. What do you want to say? I forget this turtle's name, Freeman or something like that. Okay, yeah, I gotta clean the water. Yeah. Look at the turtle. He's trying to swim toward you. He's trying to get towards you. Yeah, he's trying to get toward you. I don't know what are you trying to do. You're looking at the people. Yeah, the turtle is sexy. It's sexy. It might be just hungry, but that's what it is. You want to say anything? You want to say anything? There's a smaller turtle there somewhere. You don't want to say nothing. Okay. I don't know where the smaller turtle is at. The smaller turtle's up there chilling, if you can see it. If you can see it. And what are you trying to do? You're trying to swim around. Turtle's stalking me. There you go. See, you know the thing I don't get with the turtle is like it's trying to swim out the water or whatever, out the tank. I don't know where it's going. Like where's he going? Like what are you trying to do? You trying to get out the water, go somewhere, whatever the case may be. But that's what that is. They're better swimming than I am. Yeah. Well, yeah, Freeman. Oh, see, you remembered. Oh, wow, Granny. You remember. Wow, okay. Somebody been paying attention. Freeman and Skittles should do a collaboration. Well, the turtle's name is Freeman. I forget what that other one is. I don't know. I don't know if the other one is male or female. I don't want to discriminate. But yeah, that's Freeman right there. Singing, walking, sunshine could mean eggshells. Turtle yoga. I don't know what it's doing. But like I said, this is therapeutic right now. Like I said, I don't know where he's going. Oh, okay, there's action. Okay. I'm showing you nature. Yeah, that was just a thought. Yeah. Turtle yoga. Well, like I said, I don't know. I don't know what that turtle is doing. He's doing what he's doing. Back to the thing. But yeah, like I said, I'm just vibing out right now. Freeman got some FaceTime, some airtime, and that's beautiful. That's cute. Like I said, I don't know. But it's just about reflecting right now. I'm just glad the guys could get some rest and whatnot. It's a long week. It's been a long week. And I'm thankful to all you folks for just coming through and supporting me. And yeah, I really do think that's what it is. I don't know if I have anything else to say. Does anybody else have anything else that they want to say? Anything else they want to talk about? Anything else they would like to bring up before I end this live stream or whatever whatever the case? Is there anything on anybody's mind? Is there, how's everybody doing? Is there anything anybody wants to say? Any questions? Well, yeah. Thank you, Granny, for coming through. We appreciate you. Freeman appreciates you. I think he's trying to swim to you in Texas. You need some inspirational coffee. Oh my God! So you're gonna call up Cab 7 to get some inspirational coffee? That's funny. That is funny. Right now, I'm just inspired by life, But I appreciate you, Dog Matter. You got a lot of humor inside of you, man. I appreciate this. Oh man, take care, GM. Take care, Granny Monster. I just got home from work, DMs. Yeah, well, just unwind, relax yourself. Just chill. Do what it is that you do. All the best. You go? Are you outside, Dad? Are you out of here? I don't know. Like I said, it gets funny when you get to this point of the live stream. Cup of ambition, dark matter. That's funny. Let me go back to me before I don't want to be rude. What's my next comedy video coming out? That is a great question, Rebel. That is a great question. As for comedy videos, I have a concept that I want to do on Brother Mel. Something that I want to get together. Maybe some African wear and whatnot. But that's gonna take some time. I just gotta order some props and stuff like that, and figure out the camera setup and the apparatus. But I have ideas. I don't know what my next comedy video is gonna be. A loincloth. There you go. And then as for the Big Bad Booty Daddy video, I have an idea for that I don't want to reveal, but I have a transition for the Big Bad Booty Daddy. Am I going to do that right away? No, because in order to do a real good comedy video, people don't understand it takes time. You don't just want to throw something out. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, take care, Lay. I appreciate you for coming through, and I'll definitely will stop by your channel and check you out, give you a like, you know what I'm saying, give you a thumbs up, all that stuff. Looking for me in Hangouts for a live stream. Oh, you wanna do a live stream, Rebel? I mean, we can live stream after this if you want. Like I said, I'm up for it. If anybody's doing a live stream, then it's all good. And I appreciate all you folks for coming through. Definitely, the support, the love, the likes, the comments, you know, the criticisms are all good. I encourage anybody, if you see something from me that you think I need to change, if you see me slipping, if you see something that's not right, don't be afraid to say, hey, Mel, you know, that sucks. Or, hey, all right, take care, leg. Or don't be afraid to say, you know, maybe, Mel, you need to change this or change that. I'm always open to criticism. I'm always open to advice. I'm always open to, you know, just, you know, different ideas and constructive ways of getting my content better. And believe me, for those folks out there who have talked to me personally and know me personally, I'm not going to live stream forever. I'm live streaming for the watch time. I am live streaming for the watch time. It is not easy to live stream every day. It is not easy. Believe me, it's not easy. But I do have some awesome live streams because of folks like you, because of people that support me, that come by, that just show love, you know, like I said, and I appreciate it. You know, it is not easy. Believe me, if I didn't have to get the watch time, I would probably do it once a week. If I did not need the watch time, I would be live streaming once a week, and we'd probably be talking about current events or something just off the wall. But, you know, eventually I'll be back, you know, Rebel. But let me know if you wanna do that, then we can. Granny Monster has 502 videos. Yes, she does. Let me see. Somebody said something. What did you say? You have a life at the end of the day, other stuff to do. Yes, Pink Kisses. I definitely agree with you. I have a life and other things to do. But also, too, you just try to give yourself a chance, an opportunity in this landscape of YouTube, which I agree with Dark Matter on something he said. If I'm not overstepping, there's still growth on YouTube. That's what people need to understand. If anything you get from this live stream, there's still growth on YouTube. There's still opportunities. There's still chances for people to really make money on YouTube. And Rebel State was saying that. Don't be fooled by the guideline changes. Don't be fooled by the channels and stuff like that going down. YouTube is trying to clean it up and do what they do. Yeah, well, listen, you're energetic, Dark Matter. You're energetic more than you know. And I tell people out there, don't be discouraged by what's going on. Just, you have to be more strategic. You have to be more realistic about what's going on. Yeah, she is a video machine, but she does what she does. You know, like I said, she's been doing it for so long, or whatever the case may be. So she's gonna hit legendary status, you know, one day. But as far as this YouTube game and the changes and stuff like that is going on, you know, look at YouTube, look at the bigger picture as it pertains to social media as well. Always keep your eye open for different platforms and stuff like that. You know, but Rebel, seriously, let me know if you want to go live. I'm around, man. I'm around, because once I go outside, I'm probably gonna vlog and do some other stuff. I don't want to get caught up in all that stuff. But yeah, like I said, there's still opportunities and stuff. You know, yeah, hit them trends, like Dark Matter is saying. Hit them trends. Find out about the tags in your videos, the hashtags that you can use, the tag part of it. You know, look at searchable terms. You know, keep, you know, looking into collaborations, understand the different things. Don't just try to make your channel one-dimensional, even though people say that. Don't get it twisted with my channel. Even though I'm live streaming a lot, I know that at some point I have to move away from the live streaming as a main thing. I'm doing this because it's easier to get watch time. The longer I stay on here with you folks that are watching me, that's giving me time. Like, let's say I have 5 people, you know, yeah, I was learning from all my nagging. Yeah, I'm learning, Dark Matter. I'm learning, but I do appreciate you saying something, Dark Matter, because there's a lot of people in the beginning. What I would do videos and I would ask them. I would say, hey, is there anything I can do to get my video better, or is there something you could tell me? And people say, oh no, Mel, you're doing so good and your videos are so great, and you're not telling me nothing. But then it's hard to grow. So my thing is, if you see something out of place, just say, hey, Mel, look, this is what you need to change, or this is what you need to look into, you know, because just giving me thumbs up and saying how great my content is don't help me. You know, like I said, I know I don't put out great content every day. I know I'm not doing awe-inspiring, inspirational videos and sexy, you know, things. Because if I was getting those numbers, then I would be getting those numbers. you know. Yeah, I wear too many clothes, but it is what it is. I got to keep my clothes on, though, you know, for other reasons. Thank you, Crimson Fantasy. I appreciate you, Crimson Fantasy from Canada, Canada. You know, saying Nicole, thank you for coming through. Yeah, but I look for people to be realistic with me, and as I'm realistic with them. I've spoken to people off to the side about certain things that they do. They've spoken to me about what I do. You know, it is what it is with that, you know, but really try to learn from this experience. I tell anybody, you know, okay, no, Doc, thank you, appreciate you, love you, you know, spread love is, you know, appreciate you for coming through. Like I said, you've done more than enough for me, Dark Matter, and I appreciate you. And then there was Random Life Productions. Oh my goodness, this is I'm always grateful when Random Life comes to one of my live streams, because a lot of people don't realize that she is probably one of the reasons why I even started live streaming. She's one of the people that took my channel and moved it in a different direction as far as engagement. She's one of the people that helped me grow. And I'm not saying this just to, you know, make her feel good, or, you know, just because I want to sound nice or sound cool. She's one of the people that really inspired me, you know, saying, hey, Mel, you need to look at things a little bit differently. You know, in Crimson Fantasy, we also had collaborations and stuff like that. You know, back in the earlier days, you know, Crimson Fantasy is a big star now. So, you know, I got to try to get a hold of him, you know, but it is what it is, you know. Yeah, but I'm grateful to Random Life, because Random Life, she's encouraged me to do live stream, and she kind of like pushed me in the direction to see beyond what I was, you know, what was going on. Okay. He's probably saying something to him. Yeah, but okay. I just wanted to make sure. Everything is all right. I'm just seeing what's what. But anyway, yeah. See, I don't know what that was about, but I hope everything's all right. But anyway, like I said, back to what I was saying about what you call it, Random Life. I'm appreciative to you, and again, you know, like I said, it can't be expressed enough. I was saying, but I said it. Okay. Oh, there was some miscommunication right there. I just wanted to make sure. I'm reading the comments myself. I'm trying to find out what's going on. Spread love, you know, be peaceable. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Yeah, as the sun goes down, you know, hopefully it doesn't go down on your passion and your drive and your motivation for why you're here on YouTube and whatnot. Like I said, there's few things in this life that you could do without passion, you know, effectively, you know, engagingly, inspiringly, you know. Like I said, people notice if you're not putting in the passion, if you're not having the energy about it, if you don't really care about what it is that you're particularly doing and whatnot. Like I said, I don't want to ramble on, because I've been told that I repeat myself a little bit too much in inside these live streams and whatnot. Hopefully I haven't repeated myself too much and whatnot, but like I said, I'm just sticking around for a few more minutes because I see all you folks in here supporting me. So I'm just showing my appreciation back by really just, you know, sticking around, saying what I say, you know, saying, like I said, I try not to take myself too seriously, try not to get too crazy with this or whatever the case may be, but I'm grateful. Sweating down maintenance, doing boring crap. Okay. Oh, you're talking back to Crimson Fantasy. Hopefully everything is all right with you folks out there. Like I said, you know, it's cool. It's cool. Like I said, it's cool when you just give it a moment and whatnot, just to reflect, just to see what's going on around you. When you just, you know, try to put things in perspective. And sometimes in these live streams, I'm just really trying to put things into perspective. I don't claim to have all the answers. I don't claim to, you know, have a cornered market on wisdom, on inspiration, on ideas and whatnot. Yeah, but yeah, passion always comes in live streaming. Well, it depends. It depends, Vinny G. It depends, because not everybody is always passionate. Some people are sitting there like logs, you know what I'm saying? Like, or, you know, dead tree in the corner or something like that. Not to say anything against dead trees, but you know, not everybody is as passionate about what they do in their shows. I need to get on Hangouts. Yeah, well, yeah, you should get on Hangouts. DMs mix up. It should be something. You know, I don't know if you live stream, but you should. Yeah. And like I said, I'm trying to think, is there anything that I'm missing? Is there anything left to say? You know, not to waste too much of your time and whatnot. I appreciate the 15 thumbs up. I appreciate the people that are just staying around just to listen to what I'm saying. You know, you hate the ones that just chew beef jerky on streams. Well, there's some people that chew beef jerky. If you could chew beef jerky with passion, then I guess it can become entertaining, you know, Viddy G. But that's for those folks that are passionate about beef jerky. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'll eat it if I'm hungry, but I'm not gonna get on a live stream and try to, you know, entertain you for hours and hours and hours with a piece of beef jerky and whatnot. You know, but I think the challenging things with these live streams and stuff like that is trying to, you know, hold people's attention. I like the streams that are interactive. Yeah, no, I agree with you. DMs mix up, you know, and it's also cool, like when you have a guest or somebody that you could talk to. Victor Garcia, okay, add a quote, Pastor Brother, tell something to the quote. Yeah, nah, listen, thank you, Victor Garcia. Victor Garcia is an awesome individual. That's one of the dudes that supported me back from Google Plus, if anybody remembers that. What's going on, T Beats, Technetic Beats? Appreciate you for coming through. The community loves you. But back to my man Victor Garcia. Definitely shout out to you and your family, man. You've been supporting me back from the Google Plus days. You know, still a supporter. I appreciate you. You like the day ones and whatnot. The one of the real down homies. I appreciate that, man. You know, it's like much love to you. Always support. You know, it's just. Oh, you just woke up, Beats? Okay, I appreciate that. Just waking up, jumping on the live stream to support Mel. I appreciate that. Like I said, I definitely appreciate that. And I tell people to check out Technetic Beats. Slayer, what's going on? Ray Charles, Georgia is on my mind. Thank you, Slayer, for coming through. I definitely appreciate you. Right now, I'm just really staying on because I know people are coming through. I'm saying hellos to them. I've already spoken my piece about passion and how it's necessary for what you do. Passion is necessary for work, for life, you know, for relationships, you know, for sometimes for even getting your stuff together. Yes, Random, that is a great song, you know, by Ray Charles, you know what I'm saying? And it's funny, Slayer, because you talking about that song, and one of my coworkers was singing that song yesterday because he believes that the New England Patriots will be in Georgia for the Super Bowl, you know, Atlanta, Georgia, whatever, to try to, you know, go for the 6. You know, they didn't do it because the Eagles beat them. You know, sorry to hear that. But, you know, like I said, some folks just got to move on. Anyway, that's enough about sports. But, yeah, we were talking about Ray Charles in that song. Passion is necessary for life. Yes, it is. Yeah, Krim does have some great songs, you know. You know, some of it is, you know, viewer discretion advised, but he does what he does. Yeah, yeah. Well, do I put mad passion in my streams? I put energy in it. Some streams, do I put the passion in it? I'm trying to think. Do I put passion in these streams? I think I got some passion in there. You know, I mean, yeah. Maybe there's some passion here. Maybe I am delivering. I mean, I know it's a vibe, you know, that I try to come through with all my streams. I try to, you know, at least give people, you know, some positive energy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I'm giving you some positive, you know, passion. Wow, the juice. That's a little graphic, but hey, you know, for those that do that, they do that. You know, the queen has arrived. Rochelle, the queen has arrived. Yes, she has. You know, but the king was already here. But yeah, I hear you. Hey, what's up, Pink Kisses? I thank you for being here as well. I think you do, Mel, but you're a deep thinker. I am a deep thinker, but I try not to think too deeply. I try not to take myself too seriously. I try not to get people too crazy. Yeah. That's somebody said something about balls deep. That was just balls deep with passion. You know, that wasn't. It was an innuendo. Wasn't a sexual reference. I hope it wasn't, because ain't nobody blowing balls deep in this live stream. But you know what it is. Yeah, I know. It was a metaphor. It's a metaphor. You know, so forgive any anybody, you hear or your kids watch, forgive me, like I said, it just, I probably shouldn't even repeated it, but like I said, I'm not here trying to do anything crazy. Yeah, Slayer, but I appreciate you for coming through, and you were very observant on my live stream last night, with me when I was talking about the stuff that I was talking, and just walking through the streets and showing Park Avenue and doing all that particular stuff that I was doing there, so that's what it is. What I'm going to try to do as the weather permits it, as it gets warmer, as I get a little bit more energy, and I work out my time and schedule and all that stuff, what I'm going to do is make the attempt to do something that you really don't see on YouTube. Waiting for my older passion to get out from school. That's funny. That's funny. What I'm going to attempt to do as the time goes on, got to make sure you make it safe. Yeah. No, I will. What I'm going to attempt to do is actually show more of New York, but not just the tourist stuff, or if I am the tourist stuff, not just the stuff in Manhattan. What I want to do is actually go back out to Staten Island. I want to go to the Bronx. I want to go to, maybe even Long Island. I don't go out there too much, go to Queens and stuff like that. But no, I like to do the walks, but I just want to make sure I have the stuff set up, and then especially when I get to do it in 4K, that'd be even better. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, who knows, I might have to take a little bodyguard with me in case I gotta throw the work down on somebody, throw the hands, you know what I'm saying? But maybe it shouldn't even come to that. They may see me and be like, yo, Mel, we want an autograph or something. Go to the hood where the dope dealers at. Yeah, I know where they at. I want to stay alive. Like I said, I don't think anybody wants to see any New York dope dealers. They be like, hey, hey, bro, I want to live stream, and I just want the people to know outside of New York how drugs are distributed. All you're gonna hear is click, clack, bang, bang, dead black man down. Nah, I'm good, Slayer. But that was a funny joke. Nah, that sounds like fun. What about the train rides too? The train rides are interesting. I was actually on the train last night, and it got kind of a little sad because I realized, how many homeless people are actually there, after like 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's quite a bit of homeless out there. I mean, it's gotten a lot worse, as far as the homeless situation and whatnot. There's a lot of people out there just struggling, and it's a humbling experience to just be reminded that there's a lot of people out there who are less fortunate than we are. Do you ever see any train fights? Yeah, at times. I seen it not too long ago, a few months back. There was these two kids fighting over some jeans, and one kid was saying that the pair of jeans belonged to him. The other kid was saying that jeans belonged to him. The train conductor got involved and said, no, you're scaring the people. And then one guy took the jeans, flipped in the finger, and kept it moving. Let me compare the Memphis and Nashville dealers and see if they match the price. I'll tell you this much. I mean, I ain't gonna get too deep into the illegality of drug deals and whatnot, but 9 times out of 10 is probably a cheaper price out there where you're at. We're gonna leave it at that. Seattle's getting worse too. I heard about Seattle. The heroin epidemic out there in Seattle is crazy, man. I mean, forget it. I seen this documentary. PBS did a great documentary on that. How they actually basically stopped them in the street, and they helped to give them syringe needles and make it at least so they could be safer about it and whatnot. And they have like drug programs. So I know Seattle is really going through it right now. So believe me, that I definitely attest to and whatnot. So I just say folks got to be careful. You know what I'll do to say, walk around there. Well, you can walk around Nashville. I encourage people wherever they're from to be safe about it, though. I mean, if you want to show tourist destinations of where you from, where you at, stuff like that, you could do that. But I encourage people just to be safe. Don't go anywhere, trying to make a viral video and get yourself hurt. Me personally, I go and do different places and whatnot, but I'm crazy. But some of these places I go through, I worked there before and whatnot. But I tell anybody, when you go somewhere in your city, somewhere else, wherever you may be, just try to be safe. Be in well-lit areas. Don't go into places where you may see illegal activity going on and whatnot, and be careful. I mean, if you have to look for your local law enforcement so you feel unsafe, then it's probably a situation you shouldn't be in. I mean, of course, people have to move and go through places all the time. I could walk out to the store and something can happen. I never go places that are dangerous. Well, danger is everywhere, but it's just about being aware and knowing not to be in situations that are blatantly dangerous. I'm the realest. Wait up, hold on. Let me see what you said. It said, and I'm in all realness and seriousness. I'm grateful. This streams is mad motivation. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I appreciate that, but you know, if it's motivation and things that come out of my streams, Slayer, you know, it's not me. It's not all me. It's about people who've poured into my life, old timers that have taught me the blessings, the grace of God, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just me, because like I said, I'm not as wise as you might think. I'm not as inspirational as you might think. You know, like I said, some things are reflected and poured into me. So that's just really what I'm doing, reflecting the blessings and things that were given to me. They started safe injection sites legal for. Yeah, yeah. I heard about the safe injection sites, Beats. The law enforcement people, boys. Well, not all law enforcement people are bad. I work around law enforcement on a regular basis. I work with NYPD. I don't advertise that as much, but I work with NYPD, you know, in the church because they're around. But we're not gonna get into the details of that. So, like I said, you know, all law enforcement ain't bad. There's some people out there who are really trying to do some positive and good, uplifting things, not just in New York itself, but just around the country and around the world. So, law enforcement has their place, but people have to remember, you know, there's so many people out there who are trying to break the law that even as a law enforcement officer, you have to be careful, you know, who you interact with and who you trust, even on a personal level, you know, just, you know, how you interact with people and what you put on social media and, you know, different people that you conversate with. It is what it is. Stay well in the areas. Yeah. Well, yeah, I say stay in well-lit areas because think about this. You know, if you filming or you doing something and then you going into a dark area, you know, where things you don't know who's who, you know, it goes back to that old saying, you know, like I said, you have to, you know, beware of stranger danger and, you know, just, you know, look at your surroundings, you know what I'm saying? Like, look both ways before you cross the street. You never know what's coming. You know, watch when you're going around dark corners and stuff like that. You know, my God, you had old and walked around the earth before me. Yeah, wise counsel. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that, but I appreciate you, Slayer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, I have people who pour into me. I have folks who advise me. I have people who are really there for me in very positive, uplifting ways. You know, so all I can really do is just, you know, begin to try to share some of that wisdom, especially, you know, if one day I have kids and whatnot, you know, yeah. It's strange days you call Uber or Lyft. What happens when you call that Uber or Lyft and, you know, if that person inside the Uber or Lyft ain't too right. So, like I said, always be aware of your surroundings, you know, never totally, you know, just be trusting of everybody. You always keep some stuff guarded to the chest. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, be careful who you give your trust to. Let people earn your trust. Let people earn your love. Sometimes that's a mistake that we make in life, is that we give our love and our trust to people without them really having to earn it. And I'll turn on this light. So I can get some more. So it's getting dark out there. So I had to take off the shades. That's how long I've been on. Yeah. And our DMs mix up. I mean, I think we've all been there. You know, at times, especially, you know, if you're of a certain age and whatnot. You know, sometimes we give our love. We give our support, we give our money, we give our resources, you know, we give our time, you know, to people who don't deserve it. Sometimes we allow people into our lives because based off of how they made us feel. What's up, Patch? The man who refused to die. Thank you for coming through. You know, so I tell people just to be careful, man. Be careful who you associate with. Be careful with the company that you keep. You know, just be aware of who you're bringing into your life, you know, and what they add, the value they add, or the things that they take away, you know, and vice versa. You know, sometimes people are toxic for us, sometimes we're toxic for other people, you know, depending on, you know, where our state of mind is and, you know, our heart, our soul is at that particular moment. You know, it is a thing about modestly self-effacing, you know, being self-reflective, you know, looking and just understanding, you know, who you are in any given moment, you know, knowing that if you are right in one moment doesn't mean you're going to be right in the next moment. If you're right in the next moment or wrong in the next moment doesn't mean it's always going to be the same. Each moment from one moment to the next you could be, you know, different. I'm still listening. Got kids home now, packing for lunch. Yeah. Well, that's what's up, Beats. I appreciate you for just and that UPS job. Congratulations on that. I was paying attention. You know, it's always a positive thing when you got the job that you been waiting for, looking for, trying to get. Hopefully everything works out with that. But that's what's up, Beats. But don't still, don't abandon us on YouTube. When you're making that big UPS money. But that's what that is. But yeah, definitely I tell people just be aware of who you associate with. Be aware of who you give your time, your energy, your love to. A lot of times we don't make people earn, our trust, our love. And it may sound harsh to say that, but that's the real. Sometimes you may give it to somebody just because of how they made you feel, and that's futile, that's fleeting, that's shallow. I mean, not to offend anybody, but like I said, if you make me feel some type of way, doesn't mean that you deserve the keys to my heart. We sometimes get complacent. We want to hold on to seasonal people. Yes, this is true. My father used to say, "Show me who you hang with, I'll show you who you are." I agree. Your father, wise man, very wise man. It's the old saying: "You are the company that you keep." You know, if you look around you and you see your 5 or 10 friends that either lift you up or bring you down, that's something that you may need to change. Yeah, okay, that's right, Brooklyn. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. But sometimes we just need to be reminded of that. A lot of times I may not be around a whole bunch of people because, like I said, everybody is not always have their best for you. And I agree with you, Slayer, on that. Sometimes, we want to hold on to seasonal people. So people in your life for a reason, for a season, for a lesson, for a blessing. All these different things, as the old timer taught me, or friends and stuff like that. It is a situation where you really want to, take stock of who's around you. Half my neighborhood we're not worth associating with. Yeah, it gets like that sometimes. Sometimes you're in a situation and it's just really not your world. Sometimes we're brought into situations or born into situations outside of our own circumstances, and we have to overcome that and just become more, become better, become who we were meant to be and who we need to be and stuff like that. And that comes with time. That comes with being realistic with yourself. Because I'd say to anybody, when it comes to your friends, your families, people you associate with, or just looking at yourself, sometimes the worst lies we tell are the ones we tell to ourselves. So tell the truth to yourself about who you are, who you're around, what you associate with, what you think, your thoughts. If you find yourself in a bad way around people who are not worth your time, then be honest about it. Change things if you want to do that. Whole world is watching us now. Is a little intimidated. Black people will go down history using one word: incredible. That's interesting. My mom told me I was growing up. Sometimes you have to be alone. Sometimes you do. I have 4 friends, and one of the friends is my wife. Yeah, nah, that's definitely dope, Patch. It's definitely dope. Well, I mean, like I said, at a certain point in your life, you know that you want to have those people around you who are necessary. I have 2 best friends. That's it. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. You associate with people, and work on the jobs. There's nothing wrong with being cordial with people. What about the Black Panther movie? Well, the Black Panther movie was cool. We were incredible, simply incredible. I don't understand where you're going with that, Rochelle, but I am an incredible person. As far as the Black Panther movie, Slayer, I did a little, fake review on it. It was an awesome movie, very Afrocentric, very symbolic, if you would say. But the only thing I worry about with Black Panther is that the movie maybe left too much on symbolism, and people forget the substance of it. Don't get so caught up in the fact that you see black people or black cast, black director, and not understand the messages and symbolisms and the stories, all connecting and what they relate to each other as. Everyone is credible, not by color or race. It's equality. Well, hopefully you get to see that one day, Rochelle. I have no best friends. I don't trust people that much. Well, you shouldn't trust nobody also so much. Just not in half measures, but you feel people out. That's what it is. You know, so caught up in social hype and yeah. No, I say that, Patch, and I think people, with the Black Panther movie, are probably getting caught up in the fact of the Afrocentrism and things that are going on with that. But you know, it's still a, awesome movie to see. I choose my friends wisely. The friends I have, great hearts and kind souls. That is one way to be with it, random. And like I said, be stingy with who you let into your heart. Guard your heart with all your heart. Be careful. Because it's a delicate thing, the human heart. It could be a treacherous thing as well, depending on what's in the hearts of men and women. All over the planet. People have different things in their hearts, and we live in a world of opposites. Pay attention to the underlying message the movie is conveying, and that message transcends your meaning. Yes, I agree, Patch. As far as Black Panther is concerned, there's some deeper messages and things that need to be addressed and said inside of the movie with the story, as far as black nationalism, equality, oppression, and all kind of stuff that's going on, and helping out your fellow man. There's a lot of different things in Black Panther that's really not talked about enough, or talked about in a way as just to be controversial about it. But there's some underlying messages and things that people need to see, that they need to pay attention to and whatnot. But like I said, I'm not about to postulate or get deep about that. All I will say is that it's a good movie worth checking out. I want to interview you when I come to New York next year. Hey man, you want to interview me? It's all good, man. Not a problem. Just set something up. Hit me up on seeker.dreamer.believer.com. And we can link up. I'm not a hard person to find. Like I said, you can find me on my YouTube channel. You can find me, probably at St. Patrick's for now. Until I go. I'm not a hard person to find, just as long as you don't have any malicious intent or anything like that. For me, we good. I'm saying it's all love. I try to spread love. Like I said, that is the Brooklyn way. Contrary to popular belief. As long as we can get some of that chicken. Yeah, we can get some chicken, man. We can go to KFC, man. We can go KFC. We can go to the chicken spot. It's all good, man. It's a lot of cool places to eat out here and whatnot. So Patch knows. But it is what it is with that. Like I said, so. I'm just grateful you folks came through and supported me in the live stream. I say that to you folks, and I don't know if you believe me. These live streams wouldn't be what they are without you. Red Hook. I'm from the Red Hook section of Brooklyn, Patch. I'm definitely, representing South Brooklyn. South Brooklyn's finest. But yeah, like I said, I'm just supportive of what you. One of my rap groups was called Malicious Motive. Wow, that's interesting. That is interesting. That is an interesting group. That's an interesting name. What I'm saying? Malicious Motive. Wow, okay. We know what you were about. I spent a bit of time. I grew up in Coney Island and Flatbush. Oh, okay. I'm not that far from Flatbush and Coney Island. Coney Island is one of the spots in Brooklyn where they was getting it popping, getting it on. Question, why do people say, what up, B? That's just a way, that's a slang. It's a New York slang. Just, some like B is short for like boy, what up, boy. Instead of what up, boy, you can say what up, B. You know what I'm saying? Some people may mean it for the other B word, which we're not going to repeat on here. But what up, B is just short for saying like what up, boy. Instead of saying boy, you say, yo, what up, B? I see you. You know what I'm saying? You don't say what up, boy. You know what I'm saying? So say, what up, B? I see you, B. Yo, B. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what up, boy? Yo, boy. Boy. It's like, I don't know if I want another man calling me boy, but you get away sliding the B. And that's what it is. When bad things happen, inspire good things, too. It could happen that way, Tech Beats. It could definitely be that way as well. Biscuit. B is for biscuit. Yeah, B can be for a lot of things, but, from what I've been told or what I was taught, it's just short for boy. What up, B? Saying, what up, boy? Yo, boy. I see you, boy. And like, you ain't got to call me B. Like I said, you can say, what up, Mel? What up, man? Some people, I've been one dude say, hey, what up, Pops? I'm like, yeah, I'm 37, man. I ain't no old timer. I ain't saying anything against any old timers. I ain't got no children, but it is what it is. What I'm saying? Some people call me old head, old timer, whatever. It is what it is. It could be brother. Yeah, it could be brothers too. But normally what happens, Beats, is when somebody's going to say, yeah, I've been called Pops. We have to collab. Yeah, I pass it. Listen, I'm down for the collab, man. I'll be waiting for people to want to collab. Like I said, it's all good. Yeah, I was called Pops. I can tell you where's the situated sister says some of you you can quote on to that. I was coming into work one night when I was working in the Bronx. It's been called Old Dog. That's funny. You got your logo there. I remember I was coming into work when I was still working in the shelter in the Bronx. Uh, I just had to say hello. That's funny. That's funny. Random. I was coming into work one night, and there was a lady who was coming out the train station, and I was tired. I really didn't feel like helping the lady up the stairs, but there's a lady with a stroller, and I was on Fordham Road. I said, you know what? Let me help this lady out, because if that was my wife, my girlfriend, my mother, whoever, I would want them to get help up the steps. So I helped the lady up the steps with the stroller, and some guy comes out of nowhere who looks like he was about 2 or 3 years older than me at the time. I think I was about 32, 33. And then he looks over to me and says, hey, you good, Pops? You got this, Pops? Whatever. I'm saying to myself, if you really wanted to help me, if you really wanted to help me, you would have helped me when I was taking up the stroller up the stairs with the lady. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask me after the fact, am I good? You know, I don't know if it's sweet of me. It was just something I was doing because it would have been wrong. I think it would have been wrong. I just looked the lady away and just like, I want to help you with the stroller, but you know, there's more elevators now in New York City, so you ain't gotta worry about stuff like that, you know, in particular and whatnot. So it is what it is with that. But that was that whole story about being called Pops and stuff like that. You know, I ain't worried about that. You know, I don't know if I'm really the sweetest of sweet dudes. Maybe sometimes when I'm in a relationship with the ladies, but you know, that's another story. You know what I'm saying? Sweet to the ladies. There's a human brother, which it is missing. Yeah, it is missing the human element. You know, Pops, you got arthritis, not acting up. Yeah. Well, I don't want to talk about arthritis, man. Oh my God, I'm not waiting for that. But that runs in my family. Old Arthur runs in my family. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to arthritis. You know, oh my God. I don't know what BC means, Slayer, but you know that's probably some slang for something else. But it is what it is with that. You know, wow. I don't know. I don't know. That's funny. That is funny. That is funny. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else that anybody wants to say? If all hearts and minds are clear, you know, yeah, arthritis is not good. It's not good. It's not fun. I don't know if there's anything else that anybody wants to say. Is there anything, any questions anybody has, any comments, any criticisms, anything, you know. Uh, I can write you a book, man, and show you some steps, and BC is a kind of aspirin, and it helps me. Oh, okay, BC. Keep pushing. Okay, DMs mix up. I'm trying to think, is there anything else anybody wants to say? Anything else anybody wants to talk about before I go, before I end this live stream? Is there any questions? Is there any comments, any criticisms? It's popular down south with the saying, go with powders. Interesting. That's something we might have to talk about one time, Patch. You know, but I think if nobody else has anything else to say, anything else they want to talk about, anything else they want to address, I think I could probably wrap this up. You know, if there's a lag, anything, I give you a couple of seconds. I'll do a little 10-second countdown for you, and if there's nothing else nobody else has to say, then I probably start wrapping this up. Okay, that's 1. Mel, I'm going to say good night. Great stream. Thank you. And that's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. 7 also. That's 8. That's 9. That's 10. Okay. Sorry to hear about the smitosynosis. Hulk Hogan. Okay. I'm going to work now too. Much love, respect. All right, cool. I'm respecting the fact that people got to do their thing. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I don't know if I'm that guy, Slayer, but you know, but some people you come here and y'all support, so I appreciate you. So with that being said, I'm just gonna say again, thank you to the support, to the love. You know, that you at work now. I appreciate that, Slayer. You know, message me on YouTube. Okay, definitely, Patch. I will hit you up. The man who refused to die. So if I type that in, I should see you if I'm not already subscribed to you. You know, again, thank you to everybody who support. Thank you for me with the good points, for the rambling. Thank you for the insights, for the comments, for the criticism. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs down. Thank you for the support that you give to this channel. Thank you just for being a part of the community. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of the community. You know, I continue to strive and urge you to keep the passion that you have in your hearts and pour it into your work and what you do, be it in life, be it online, be it in your relationships, be it in your soul, be it in any part of your life that matters the most to you. And with that being said, after over an hour, which I haven't done an hour live stream in a little bit, spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Take care. And I'm trying to go.